What is something the general public agrees is disgusting when it actually isn't? Cooking without gloves in your own home. TikTok has started this bizarre trend where people think you're supposed to wear gloves, masks, and hairnets while cooking a meal even if you're alone. I'm sorry, but if you're that dang worried about my germs, then eat somewhere else. I wash my hands and everything else I use before I cook, that is sufficient. The word moist. I used to work in the food industry as a manufacturer sales rep. I've spent a lot of time back of the house in many food service establishments, watching people rub their gloved hands through their hair, wipe their nose, handling money, etc. Nasty gets on your gloves too. Wash your hands, men. Pigs, they are actually extremely smart and have great hygiene. iPhone users act like having an Android is disgusting because your texts are different color or something. I don't know, I can't be the only one who thinks caring about that is a waste of mental energy. Not sure this counts, but people who still think that the woman who sued McD's after burning herself with coffee was just a POS looking for a payout. I've heard multiple people call her disgusting. It's fewer now, but there are still a lot of people who believe that women not shaving is unhygienic and disgusting. Vaginas in general? There's a whole market out there for douching products that are unnecessary and actually harmful. The entire industry was created to prey on women's insecurities. The vagina is self-cleaning, but no, let's make ads saying they smell, so here's a special cleaner to make them smell like daisies. But using them will cause the vagina to work harder cleaning itself, which will produce more of a smell, and it becomes an endless cycle. Skipping showering for a day. Science has proven showering every single day isn't necessary to be clean and hygienic, and even that overshowering can be bad for your skin. Every other day is fine. But some people still can't accept this and consider anyone who doesn't shower daily, sometimes more than that, to be basically scum. Nudity. Which is funny since porn consumption is at an all-time high, but it's something people have been conditioned to be ashamed of and see as gross. A lot of problems wouldn't be as relevant if nudity was more common like in some cultures. I'm not saying everyone should be a nudist, but it's not something that's gross and people wouldn't see it as sexual. Not always showering every day. If you have just sat in an air-conditioned office all day and walked around in a cold climate, it's probably not necessary. MSG. Not showering every day. If I have a day off work and I know I'm not leaving the house, then am I jumping in the shower? I'm lying on my sofa drinking tea, eating Doritos and playing the PlayStation. If I have to leave the house at any point, then yeah, I'll shower. Non-predatory age gap relationships. Is the 25-year-old guy dating the 18-year-old from his hometown high school creepy? Absolutely. But is the 40-year-old dating a 30-year-old creepy? No shot. That's a whole-ass adult who can think for themselves. People are way too comfortable using the word grooming when it has nothing to do with it, the same way that people are starting to overuse therapy speak when they don't really understand what they are saying. Breastfeeding a baby in public. It's the most natural and important thing in child development, and we should by now be encouraging mums to feed wherever they like. Those that don't like it can F off. Rats. Not the ones that are living in your walls or terrorizing New York subways. I'm talking about pet rats that were specifically bred to be tame. They are not any more messy or nasty than a pet rabbit, but they are small and have a hairless tail, and therefore somehow they are disgusting. It's like comparing a wild coyote with rabies to a wiener dog. Pineapple on pizza burgers. Sweet and sour goes really well with cheese and meats. Add some jalapeno or something else mildly spicy, and you complete the flavor combo. Bad pineapple pizza is usually a failure in balance. Either too much pineapple, too much cheese, or not having enough balancing ingredients like ham or jalapenos to balance out the pineapple. I'm old enough to remember a time when Americans thought sushi was disgusting. Breastfeeding. Leave women alone. I own a bidet. I have had people say it is disgusting to have one. I beg to differ. I think it is disgusting not to.